I have thousands of songs in my iPad, my iPod. I studied, when I was a boy, I did not study rock, I studied jazz. So when I started, I didn't start off going. I started learning people like George Benson, like. And then I would learn simple songs. I was 10 years old, like. And then it goes like. But here's what happened. When I was about 12 and I was in bands and I'm going, the girls were going, or like a, I started playing that and like, yes, I like you now. And so girls told me what to play. Because now with a workshop, because it's mostly guitars, but when I was in the band Nitro, 60% of our audience was women. And so I like to appeal to half the human race. And so I didn't want to just, jazz, I still love it. I mean, I learned so much, like for example, Charlie Christian. Now, I have no effects on this one. So, and then I used to do funny things like I would make up chord progressions. There's a song called Missy. So I would come up with all these different chords. I know a million jazz chords. I used to write jazz progressions for my students. So watch this. Here is a G6 chord. Watch, I just move one finger and the sound dramatically changes. One fret down. So I play chords, G sixth, C sharp diminished seventh, A minor seventh, D9, A minor 11th, G flat 7 flat 5, G major 7th. So I know all this stuff. But what happened was in the United States at the time, rock music just took over. So I never forgot my jazz thinking, but I just moved it to rock. My technique is very more jazz-like playing than rock at the time. I loved Jimi Hendrix and I loved Led Zeppelin, but I never ever wanted to play like Jimi Hendrix or Jimmy Page. To me, their music was great, but the technique was not something I was interested in. That doesn't mean they are not fantastic. I've always used jazz guitar picks. Even when I was a boy, I never liked rock picks. And no one told me to use this. It's like just the voice in my head said, don't use that, use this. I have my own signature jazz pick now. But my goal was to make rock guitar playing as technically great as other styles of music, jazz and classical music, because in my thinking, when you have great music, when a music style is mature, when it is very developed, the music is here, the musicianship is here. When you think of even like when you think of great sitar players and you think of ragas and you think of great music from here in India, you have players that are this great and the music rises to that. The music is here in the players, but in early rock, I felt the music was here, but the rock guitar playing was here because it was young. It was a new art form. So it needed to be like this. I will not write a better song than AC/DC or Led Zeppelin rock, but I can technically be better. And so, because all the other great styles of music technically had better players. So my goal was to take rock music, not change rock music, to change rock guitar to equal that level, and we did it. When you hear great guitarists of today, and I'm partly responsible for it, my goal was to make rock playing as technically good as jazz playing, as classical music, and we did it. And we did it. That was my goal. And so, thank you. Thank you. Many of you are a lot younger than me, probably everybody in this room. So it is your turn to do this. I'm not going to retire. I'm still going to rip faces off playing guitar. Okay? But it is up to you to take your experience, your level of playing, and make it your own. And that was my gift to you. I showed you everything I could possibly show you to help you be better. Now, and I'm still here. I have never, ever been hurt. Ever. I tour all over the world all the time. I get no sleep. I travel 3 days, play guitar. I've never been hurt. What I say in my techniques is true, and it's correct. And I live by it. You, the younger guitarists, are the greatest generation of guitarists we've ever had. It's up to you to carry the music forward.